Justin? Host? Question mark? Sure. That's back to this program. So we're talking about Edwyn Collins. And we're going to try to get you into Edwyn Collins via our conversation. If you want to listen to this conversation early or anything else I'm doing, patreon.com/ohhijustin. That's the soft sell, as I like to say, up front. Because, yeah, let's do all the heavy lifting first. Like I said, we're talking Edwyn Collins today, and joining us live via Florida and the Skype machine, Peter Gardner.
Heyo.
I swear to God, man, I've said this the last like 2 or 3 times, but you are you're soaring ahead. Because I think you've been on more than anybody, maybe Jody, since the show relaunched.
Well, it's been fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I need to catch up.
that other voice you just heard, Jennie Zell, who is slacking on deprogrammed appearances.
In more ways than one.
Well, let's start there, because actually, initially, I think we had planned on doing Edwyn Collins like maybe 2 weeks ago, and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to do like what I did with Toadies. I want a little bit more time. Did that pay off for you?
I did it today.
Oh, okay. So no would be the answer.
I mean, to be honest, I did probably more research today than I did in the past 2 weeks. It didn't. I did some. It's not all that bad. It's, downplaying it.
So this was a discovery for all three of us, and this was your idea, Peter. What was it about Edwyn Collins that you were like, you know what? Let's all dive in.
Well, because I've always liked a girl like you, and I've always wondered, like, well, I mean, does this guy have other good stuff? Like, I always feel like maybe we should always give one-hit wonders a chance, see what else they got.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we didn't give one-hit wonders a chance, we wouldn't like Not a Surf.
True. I mean, Super Drag really paid off for me. That was one of my favorite ones.
Absolutely. So, Edwyn Collins, again, discovery for all of us. What made you jump in? Because Peter put it out there, and you were like, I'm in.
I remember I was looking for. I wanted to do another full discovery with where everybody's kind of jumping into the band fresh, because I really like discovering new artists through the show, but I also really like doing that with other people and discussing it afterwards. So I was like, I want to do a full discovery. Let's find something, and then we were just kind of brainstorming, and Peter mentioned Edwyn Collins, and I'm like, yeah, Girl Like You. That's a great song. Let's do it.
Find out. Do it. All right, so let's go through some preliminary findings here. When you make the deep dive, Peter, like how are you feeling as you're going through?
Well, when I do a deep dive for one-hit wonders, at the end I kind of ask myself, did they deserve better? And with Edwyn Collins, I'm kind of like, he got what he deserved.
Damn.
I mean, like he has some other good songs, but I didn't feel like a lot of them really rose up to be as great as A Girl Like You. In fact, I thought A Girl Like You seemed like a fluke in this discography. A lot of the songs didn't really sound like that to me.
So your thoughts, Jennie, how after the deep dive?
I thought I was going to be the harsh one on this episode, but yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. There wasn't, his discography wasn't terrible, but it wasn't exciting. I never heard anything that I was like, well, no, I take it back. There was a few songs that I think are going to go into kind of regular rotation, put them on playlists, maybe put them in my, my giant song library, and I'll hear it on shuffle every now and then. But I can't even say it was hit and miss. But it wasn't all miss either. It was just kind of
He's not bad. He's just kind of like Diet Elvis Costello.
That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. To hammer the point home, it lacks a little. His discography lacks a little focus.
Yeah.
And I think anytime I would start getting into something, he'd start laying into one. And when I say lacks focus, not even song, there's no.
It's not cohesive.
Tone. It's not cohesive in the least.
Yeah.
And so anytime I'd find myself getting into something, the tone of the album would change. And I'd be like, wait, okay.
And it would change from album to album. Like he would start to get into kind of a groove where he had like some more like acoustic kind of sounds, and he would have just different kinds of songs, and then the next album would be completely different.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what happened to that? Like you were onto something there. And I felt like he spent like the entire discography that we listened to up till the the new record came out, I think last year or this year, just like trying to find himself still.
It is weird. Yeah.
And I've just it's kind of disappointing, like when you would get to a couple of songs in a row that were like, hey, this is good, and then he would kind of veer off again.
Yep. So let's talk about putting your 20 together then, Peter.
Okay. I mean, I picked out the songs that at least caught my attention as I was listening. And like right before we started recording, I realized that I had gone over 20, and I was like, oh, well, shit. I liked more than I thought I did. But like, I'm looking at my notes for a lot of the songs, and like a lot of my notes for each song are like kind of the same. Like this one's groovy. This one's groovy. This one's got acoustic but bouncy. This one's, it wasn't a lot of variety in what I was liking.
Yeah.
A few of mine said something like, very similar to A Girl Like You, but maybe not as good.
Yeah.
I had two where I was like, this sounds like Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon. And then I was like, wait, you shouldn't do that for more than one song. Like, especially if it's not your song.
Jenny, what was it like putting your 20 together then?
It was very similar, I think. I kind of went through and I was listening to it, and I couldn't like right from the get-go, I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to find enough to even put together 20. And I felt bad because I was like, he's not terrible, like I said. But so I was like, okay, I'm going to be a little bit less picky, because I'd gotten more picky in the past couple of new programs I did. Get a little bit less picky, just grab everything that catches my attention. I think I got to like 40 songs. So then it was just a matter of narrowing it down, and that was actually fairly easy. Like, I just kind of listened to my list again and drop some out. But I mean, like, to be honest, like when I listened to the first round through, there was a lot that I didn't even listen to 100%. Like, I was like, this is not for me. This is not going to happen. Moving on.
Yeah, I resorted back to my old way of doing it. I made one massive list of everything in the discography, and if it didn't catch my attention within the first 30 seconds or so, sorry, out. You don't have the I don't have that trust in Edwyn Collins.
Yeah. And you're in a crunch right now where you're doing several episodes in a row, so you kind of need to condense
and fast. So like, if it didn't catch me right off the top, out.
Yeah. Sometimes I might skip ahead like 30 seconds to a minute or something and see like if it kind of picks up, and if it catches my attention further into the song, then I might go back and listen
to
it.
See how they get there.
Yeah.
No, I did the same thing, because it's like, well, let me see where this is going. And then if it's like, okay, I want to see how he gets there, I'll go back. But if it's like, oh no, this is just more of the same, all right, I'm out. Gone. I think I had it trimmed down to 37, something like that, after my first go around. Interestingly enough, there's albums towards the end, like Bad B and such, where like there is a lot of focus.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why are you doing this now, man?
Right.
Yeah, when I got to Bad B, I was like, okay, this is kind of what I wanted to hear in the first place. Like,
yeah. And I think that one in particular, like, this is no spoilers or anything, but I think I picked the most from that album on the first pass through. Nearly all of them got through on my second pass, but like that one caught my attention a lot. Like, I felt like it was more solid from start to finish, and they were just kind of better songs.
Yeah.
One of the things that really struck me about his discography is that like his voice, there's something about it that like he had a good voice, but like, and actually there was a couple songs that like he kind of reminded me of David Bowie, like something about the quality of his voice and the sound of it, very Bowie like. but the way that he sang, it was like he had this affectation, like he was trying to be like a swanky lounge singer.
Yeah.
And it just came off as cheesy in a lot of them. and it drove me up the freaking wall because I was like, I would like the song if not for the way that he was singing it.
Now, it's funny you bring up his voice a lot because, like you said, it is a good voice. He has a good voice. But the way he sings on some songs, it's just like, this doesn't mesh with this kind of music.
Right.
And it's just like, oh, all right, dude. Like, this sounds better on this. So, like, he swerves off to, like, there's, like, some bluesy stuff, which I don't mind musically. And then there's, like, country stuff, and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
This just doesn't sound right with your voice, dude.
Right. Like, I mean, honestly, the best way that his voice was used was in Girl Like You, the one that became this mega hit.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if it's probably a stretch to call it a mega hit now that I say that.
Yeah.
But like his voice, like with the production of the song, kind of became part of the sound, and it really meshed really well. Like, you know, that song like had so many different elements going on, and his voice just fit perfectly. So it was like frustrating that he didn't do like hardly anything else like that.
Yeah, that's why I suggested him in the first place. Because I was expecting more songs like that. Because I was like, I like this sound. I like that cheesy '60s groovy, retro sound. And then I get to the rest of the album, and it's like these corny acoustic ballads, and he's still singing with that voice. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and again, it's weird because like he nails the acoustic sound a little bit later. Like in some of the later records, it's like, okay, like you found that it works.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's like, especially the first couple, it's like anytime it goes into acoustic, I'm like, nope, this isn't gonna work. Nope, out. All right. Well, this will be interesting. So the name of the game is Deprogrammed. And what we have done is we have poured through Edwyn Collins' 8 albums, I believe it was, and we've all pulled 20 songs out that we're now going to mash together to come up with a top 10 starter kit to get you into Edwyn Collins. Which, you know what, I think in the front of the show where I was trying to explain what Deprogrammed is, we do the work for you. We're going to do the work for you, and I think I need to start putting that up front. Nothing like making mental notes in the middle of your show.
Why not? It's your show.
I mean, I'm not going to listen to it, but still. What, hon?
I just told Jennie to take over talking for a second.
Oh.
I don't have anything to say.
Oh, but we're getting to the game mode. You know how this goes. I can't eat steak on air. What is wrong with
It's gonna
you?
get cold.
Okay, well, I'll eat it later. Thanks, hon.
Here, I'll eat it.
I'm not gonna eat into. What am I? You think I'm some kind of monster? People hate it enough that.
I was gonna say, while you eat on mic, then I'll just sit over here and breathe heavy into the mic. Where's that piece of gum I was chewing earlier? Let me just.
People are loving Edwyn Collins right about now. All right. So, all right. This one's at the top of my list, and for once, I think it's right, and it needs to be read out front. A Girl Like You.
Yeah.
I have it. I have it.
You kind of have to, right?
I actually debated it because of the fact that there's nothing else in his discography like this song, and I feel like if somebody somehow hadn't heard this song and they hear on our list and they're like, okay, that's a good song, let me listen to something else, and then the rest of even the list that we put together is not going to sound like that, like it's not representative of what he sounds like.
Yeah, no, you're right. But
it's a good song.
It's a good song. Ultimately, the goodness of the song outweighed the pros outweighed the cons in my book, and it's a great song. And even though he doesn't really approach that anywhere else, it's like, I didn't know that was Edwyn Collins. I'd heard the song before, obviously, but like I never put 2 and 2 together until even when Peter said it, hey, Edwyn Collins, he did this song. I still didn't put it together. But when it came up, I was like, oh yeah, that song. So, maybe it connects some dots for some people.
True.
All right, Jennie?
Okay. I'm going to go with his first album to start out with because I really like some of he had that 80s Britpop kind of sound. Like some of it was kind of kind of almost Smiths. It was kind of The Cure. It was kind of David Bowie. It was like that sort of genre. Darling, They Want It All.
Yep.
I had that too for those exact reasons.
Nice. I've had that one
Unanimous.
stuck in my head ever since I heard it. Like, besides that, Banditos, obviously.
Well, everybody knows that the world is full of stupid people, which of course is an Edwyn Collins quote. All right, Peter.
Same with that first album. This song was like for some reason, like that first album, like I think worked better than a lot of his later stuff because that '80s sound suited him more.
Agreed. Yeah.
So this song kind of reminded me of like the more bouncy Smiths type songs, like Panic and stuff like that. And it's 50 Shades of Blue.
That's the other one I have.
Wow. I don't, but it goes to the convo. With a big discography like this, and without the trust, I'm pretty sure it made my first cut though. I just kind of was like, nah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to stay right up top. It's a steal
I don't
off
think
of I'm Not Following You.
That's a no.
No.
Trash. It's trash.
It
is
was
what
in
you
my
guys are
first
saying.
cut.
Trash. It's trash. All right, Jennie.
It may have actually been the last one that I cut
Yeah.
when I was trying to get it from 40 or whatever. Let's see. Probably one of the ones that I liked the most out of this whole discography was Do It Again on Losing Sleep.
I got it.
I don't.
Do it. Again.
That one to me, it was like, this is going to sound bizarre to anybody who hasn't heard the song, but it was almost like a cross between Queens of the Stone Age and like Franz Ferdinand. I don't know how, like it got into my head that that's what it sounded like, but that's what it was. And that's one that I'm absolutely going to listen to, over and over again. So.
All right. Well, it's in the convo. Peter.
Okay, I'll go for one from his latest album. This one, like, it kind of had like the retro Girl Like You sound, and it also has like a super awesome sax solo, which I think rock music needs more of. And it's All About You.
Yep.
Oh, nope.
For all the same reasons.
Into the convo, though. That's good. Oh, so we have 2 unanimous and 3 in the conversation. We're doing A-okay here.
All right.
That's only one trash. It was me.
Garbage.
All right. I'll swing it all the way back to his first record. You're Better Than You Know.
That was one of my cuts, my last cuts.
I don't have it.
Justin is trash.
Sorry. Well, I mean, it made my first pass. So,
All right, Jennie.
let's see. Where do I want to go? A downer from I'm Not Following You.
Let's see. Nope.
Oh, that I had that, but I cut it.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm trying to find where it is on the list.
That album I remember was kind of weird because it felt like he was almost trying to get into like the like more of an electronic kind of sound, and I was like, it's not working, dude. Like it could almost work, but just do a little
was
bit more
adjacent.
poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's how I felt about it. It's weird because I feel like I pulled a lot from that album, but then coming through the second time, I was like, nah.
That's exactly
nah.
yeah. That one and Bad Bee, like I think I pulled the most and end up cutting the most.
All right, Peter.
Another one that I liked. It reminded me of it sounded like something like the Zombies would do. From Gorgeous George, Out of This World.
Yep.
Okay, nope. So it sounds like you two are closer.
We're like right in sync.
Yep, you guys are. Everybody. No, that's the other one.
It's tearing up my heart.
That's the one.
I was gonna say I think I'm kind of proud that I don't know any NSYNC songs. I'm fine.
Another album that I was really grooving to, I really enjoyed the first time through, and I pulled a lot from and then cut from, was Dr. Syntax. So let me trot some of this out. Mine is At.
No.
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 Because I thought it was a nice combination because it opens with like an acoustic riff, but it has "That's Where Mine Is At." Yeah, I don't know. It's just a fun song.
Of all the albums, I think I'm going to go back and listen to that one and Bad Bee probably occasionally. Because Dr. Syntax was one that like I listened to it and I was kind of iffy on it. But when I went back through to make cuts at the end, it was hard to pull any of those. Like where other ones I'm like, yeah, I can get rid of this one easy. I can get rid of this one. Like none of the ones from Dr. Syntax. Like it held up, my second pass. So.
All right, it's your turn, Jenny.
I'm going to go with one from Dr. Syntax. I'm going to say No Idea.
I got it.
I got it.
Hey.
Nice.
There we go.
It had like a nice like psychedelic kind of groove to it that I was really into.
I like the bass line. That's what caught my ear.
Same. And it's playful. It's a little playful. I like it. All right, Peter.
I'm going to go to the album before that. I'm Not Following You. Adidas World.
Oh, man.
That one got cut towards the end.
Same. That was something I pulled initially. All right.
I heard that song and I was like, this kind of sounds like Space Hog. This is kind of cool.
I don't think anybody has ever said that. All right, I can't lie. This one drew my attention because of the name, but I couldn't cut it. I like the song enough. It wasn't. Oh, okay. No, perfect time for a call. Let me move that. Moron.
More. You know what? I remember putting that on my list. I think it got cut. Yeah, it got cut. Sorry.
Yeah, I cut that one too.
Justin is trash.
I'm sorry.
I'm not an oafer, but like I am definitely not doing well here.
I mean, we're not really that far off from each other, like, because you're picking. I think almost every single song that you've picked has been on my list. Just it was in 21 to 39 or whatever.
What are you gonna do? I could spend all day crying about it, but we don't have the time. All right, Jenny.
Let's see if I can find some trash for you to kick out. One is A Lonely Number from Home Again.
I have that.
Nope.
I felt like it had like a Beatles kind of vibe to it. I was into it.
Yeah, and it wasn't what I was expecting. Like I saw the title, I was like, oh, another fucking cover of this song. And
Right.
But it wasn't. And it was actually a good song too.
It's a lonely number, not the loneliest number.
Yeah. There you go. All right, Peter.
Okay, this one I just like because it rocked, and he doesn't have a lot of songs that just straight up rock. Bored on Losing Sleep.
Oh, nope.
No, sorry.
Because I got to that, I was like, finally, like, not another fucking acoustic song. Like, not against acoustic songs, but like, I've been going through 8 albums of this.
Let's see, 1, 2. So we got 3 unanimous and 5 in the combo. So,
all right,
we're doing okay. We have plenty of game to play. So, let me trot something out from Bad Bee. I've been looking at it. In the Morning.
Nope, that was one of my cuts.
Yeah, that was a late cut.
Damn.
Trash. I am trash today. I'm playing like absolute trash. All right.
I mean, that's how the game is.
We recorded Shellac last week, not last night, and there was like only 4 in the trash from the whole conversation.
Wow.
Yeah, it was awesome. So it's just you never know. So I'm playing awful today. What are you gonna do about it? All
Cry.
right. Yep. All right, Jenny.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with which one was it? Keep on Burning from I'm Not Following You.
Dang it. Nope.
Nope.
Dang. I felt like that one had a similar kind of vibe, if I remember right, to Girl Like You. It had like a little bit of a retro sort of sound to it, so
I wonder if like that was playing against it for me, and I just didn't even realize it.
Could be.
Oh, I've got this. Let's get it out.
Right.
I wonder. I didn't even think about it. All right, Peter.
Let's see. This one actually I had to look up to see if it was a cover because it sounded almost too poppy. Like I was like this sounds like ABBA or some shit. If You Could Love Me from Gorgeous George.
Dang it. Nope.
No, that was one of my cuts.
I'm not even like hitting y'all's plays. That's what's weird. Other than the unanimous ones. All right. All right. I'm gonna try some of these weird ones that, for whatever reason, I couldn't cut. The Magic Piper of Love.
I got that.
Nope.
All right. Weird.
That was on my cuts though.
The title I mean is corny, but the song is good.
Yeah.
I think the title actually played against it a little bit for me, to be honest.
The Magic Piper of Love.
Like it reminded me of R. Kelly saying that he's the Pied Piper of R&B. I was just like what? But it's still like the song.
Yeah, it still ended up being a good song. So, and I couldn't bring myself to cut it. I was like, you know what, this is kind of weird. I think I'm gonna let it stick around. So, I'm glad I did. All right, Jenny.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go with "You'll Never Know My Love" from Home Again.
Nope.
Oh, I cut that.
Yeah. That was kind of like close. It was one of the ones I was considering, but I liked it had like a kind of a loungy, kind of chill sound. So just for some variety in that.
Some variety. Some variety. All right. I don't think we're going to need NTP either, because we got 6 in the convo.
I was sure this was going to be the first one. I was
Nope,
like, this
we
is
actually,
gonna be the first NTP.
You have not heard Sonic Youth yet then.
Mm-mm.
Sonic Youth was the first NTP.
Okay, the ones that I'm on, which are the ones that matter the most to me.
Okay, Fredo.
I said matter the most to me, not to anyone else. Like, I'm just a narcissist. It's fine.
All right, so it is Peter's turn.
Okay, I like this one because like it kind of reminded me of like a 60s like Phil Spector produced song, Losing Sleep, the title track.
Yes.
No, I don't.
I got it.
Total Losing Sleep. Okay, slide that over there. I don't feel good about any of these anymore. We're at that point of the game where
Yep. There's some that I have on my list that I'm like, I don't remember why I picked this, so I hope somebody else picks it so I can just agree.
Yep. But-
Share if you agree.
All right, I'm gonna stick with the weird because I thought this was a really corny name and it's a really corny song, but for some reason it worked to me. Superficial Cat.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't even remember hearing that.
Just superficial cat. Just a superficial cat. All right, Jenny.
All right. Okay. I Want You from Bad Bee.
Nope.
Nope.
Bummer.
All right, Peter.
Okay, this song like I thought was okay, but I'm throwing it out there because I like the title. The Campaign for Real Rock.
I got it.
Oh man. Yeah, I missed that one.
I got it.
It's a kind of bluesy, slow burn, but like that title, I was like, that's an awesome title for a song.
Yes.
I feel like there's like Hendrix references in it, and then like there's this, I don't know who plays guitar on it, but somebody goes into like this blistering guitar solo. It's like, wait, what?
Right.
I think he does his guitar solos.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like it's a decent song, and it had enough for me to go, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's staying.
I feel like I need to go back and re-listen to that one. I almost want to say that was one where like maybe his voice kind of turned me off of it a little bit, and I didn't give it enough of a chance. But I remember liking the song, and I liked the title of it, and it caught my attention. So,
Yeah. All right, so we are officially out of NTP. Official. All right. It is my turn, right? How about Written in Stone?
no.
No.
I think I'm like three for like 17. Just miserable batting average. All right, Jenny.
Let's see if I can start losing just to make you feel better. It's in your heart. It was an acoustic one, but
It's in your heart.
I kind of
No.
liked it.
No, I don't have it.
I don't have it.
You guys seem to be biased against his acoustic one, so I had a feeling it was gonna swing and miss. But I thought it was like kind of a nice, simple kind of sound, something a little bit different from him that I actually liked, rather than like, wait, where did that come from?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go against what you said, and I'm gonna pick a song that is acoustic and it's super sappy, but I liked it. Love's Been Good to Me.
Oh, damn! I cut that one.
Which album's that?
Understated.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe I cut that one actually, because like I remember really liking that one.
I don't remember that one, but I
Like, it's sweet and sappy, but it still felt genuine to me.
You know what? Yeah, like I cut it, but like it did stick out.
I almost want to like change one of the other ones because I'm looking at it like I don't remember why I like that one. Like, did I mark the wrong one off?
I can always put it at the top of the trash,
Put it at the top of the trash.
just in case we don't like these ones in the combo. All right. So it's my turn, right? Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm just gonna stay right at the top because there is no gameplay for me left. Like I have no idea. Tension's rising.
Oh
No.
man, I can't remember if I cut that one or not. I think I did. I did. I'm sorry.
Into the trash it goes. Just like me.
Trash.
All right, Jenny.
I'm gonna close out Bad Bee with the last song I have on that one. Outside.
I got that one.
All right.
That song rocked.
Let's see, outside. I don't have that. No, I'm out of Bad Bee too. If that influences your gameplay there, Peter.
That's the last one for me too.
Oh, there we go.
All right, it is your turn, good sir.
Okay, I'll play the last one I have from Understated, Dilemma.
I got it.
I cut that one.
That is definitely one of those ones where like I couldn't tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It just kept eking by.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, okay, well, it's still here. So I guess it's one of the 20.
Right. And it's a little bit late to say this at this point in the conversation, but I feel like this might be a good episode that if you're somebody like me who listens to every song that gets mentioned, if you're not sure after listening to the top 10, this might be a good one to do because like I feel like we've all kind of picked similar songs and the ones that, make 2 out of 3 or something, they're still good songs.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were cut at the last minute by the other people. So I mean like you're getting the best of the best if you listen to every one of these songs that we mentioned.
That's true.
So,
That's
I think like we've been kind of like exaggerating how like disappointed we are, I guess, with it. I mean, like these aren't bad songs
No,
that he
none of them
has.
are, yeah.
They're just like, I mean, they're good. It's just like they're just not as good as this big hit.
Right.
Like, and that's kind of what I was hoping for.
exactly.
Yep. All right.
I think it's my turn.
No, Peter put out
Peter.
Dilemma, so it's my
Okay,
turn.
that's right.
How about Never Felt Like This?
No.
Nope.
I should just go ahead and slide all 4 of these right into the trash.
Well, I feel like mine probably should go. Should we just like do a quick?
Yeah, you want to just clear out
Because
the...
I know for a fact 2 of these are not going to make it because I think you both said that you're done with Understated.
I've got 2 left from that.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Yep. Just blast yours out.
Okay, my last ones. I've got It Bad from Gorgeous George.
Nope.
Nope.
Back to the Back Room
Nope.
from Dr. Syntax.
Nope.
Carry On, Carry On,
Nope.
and 31 Years.
I got 31 years.
Nope.
All right. You want to blast yours out, Peter?
I will blast away. Seventh Son.
Nope.
Superstar Talking Blues.
Nope.
Then I Cried.
Nope.
And Come Tomorrow, Come Today.
Yep. I got that one. All right, so that moves over here. And that leaves my last two were Coffee Table Song, which I'm glad I didn't play. That one, like every time I listened to it, I kept sliding it further and further down the list. So I was like, it's not bad enough to cut out, but eh. And then
it's a coffee table song.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And then my last one was Understated. So that one's out. And
I thought I had that one. Hold on. Am I being stupid?
Mm-hmm.
I may be stupid. You know what? I am stupid. I just can't remember if I had that song or not.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me clear this out. Archive this.
I don't usually do my list in Google Drive on my phone.
Oh.
So I'm having to do it a different way. No, okay. No, I did not have that one.
All right. Let me archive these cards because that's how you do in the Trello machine. So we got 3 unanimous, which is good. For 8 albums, that's good. A Girl Like You, Darling They Want It All, and No Idea, which that's a pretty solid start. Pretty solid start. Now, we got to get 7 out of these. 50 Shades of Blue, Do It Again, It's All About You, Outside, Out of This World, The Campaign for Real Rock, Dilemma, One Is a Lonely Number, 31 Years, The Magic Piper of Love, Losing Sleep, and Come Tomorrow, Come Today. So that's 12 that we need to cut 5 from. 12 to get down to 7. Anything there stick out as nah?
I don't think anything stuck out as no.
Okay, well that's good.
But
conversely, did anything jump out as yeah, that needs to?
I almost want to push, even though I didn't have it, Campaign for Real Rock, because I remember it being one that I kind of liked and I wanted to push it through. Mm-hmm. And I know you guys really liked it. I don't know if you have any additional opinions about that.
I can't add anything that I didn't add already. So, yeah, let's slide that one through. Blam. You feeling strong about any, Peter?
One
way or the other? For or against?
I want to push through It's All About You.
I was just looking at that one too.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that one was a close one for me anyway. So I was the odd man out there. So pop that one through.
I got to his newest album and like that's the first song. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, where have you been all this time?
Exactly.
It is so weird because I hate to keep hammering this point home. It is a good discography. Mm-hmm. It really is. And it may even be better if you're not trying to cram it all in. Like if you're listening to an album for the album's sake, it might even be better. So like we do have this very disappointed tone.
Yeah.
To the conversation. I don't want people to be left with that. But
it's just not what we were expecting, which is the problem.
Right.
So if you didn't like grow up in the 90s and hear A Girl Like You like, once a day on the alternative rock station, you're probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with like changing your sound from album to album. I mean, fucking Radiohead does it all the time. It's just with him, like, he just doesn't stick like with some genres that he tries.
Yeah. Well, and he also kind of was changing between song and song on some albums.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
And a lot of them, I never felt like he was truly comfortable in a lot of these genres that he was trying out. Like where Radiohead, you listen to it and it's like, hey, you know what? This album might not be for me, but they nailed it for that sound,
Or like David Bowie, where he can just like sing over any song and it'll just fit right in.
Right.
All right. So how do we feel about album representation here? We have, let's see, 2 from Gorgeous George. We've got 1 from Hope and Despair, 1 from Bad Bee, and 1 from Dr. Syntax. Those are the ones that are in unanimously.
I'm not gonna like necessarily push for album representation on this one because I think for this discography you kind of have to take, because it's like we were saying, it's not cohesive and it's kind of goes all over the place. Just take what you like from whatever. Mm-hmm. And if we end up with a bunch from one, then
so be it.
That's how it bees.
Okay.
Like his best album would probably be a best of album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think an Edwyn Collins best of album would be pretty fantastic actually. Mm-hmm. Just take the best of the best. All right, so we've got 5. We need to get another 5. Let's start looking for some cuts here. We got 50 Shades of Blue, Do It Again, Losing Sleep, Come Tomorrow, Come Today, Outside, Out of This World, Dilemma, 31 Years, One is a Lonely Number, and The Magic Piper of Love. So at this point, do any of those sound like, well, you know what? Not one of the 5.
I'm kind of thinking 31 years because it was one of the last ones that I picked, even though it was on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It was like one of the ones I was shooting at the end. Like, I don't
Right.
remember a whole lot about it.
Okay. So that was you and me. So, like, if it makes this part a little bit easier, let's trash it. I have no strong argument for it. So that brings us to 9. And we need to get rid of another 4. I keep looking at the Magic Piper of Love. Now, part of me is like, no, the cheese kind of does need to be there because he is kind of cheesy. But at the same time, I'm like, this is really effing cheesy.
Like, do we need to represent this aspect of his discography to get the point across? I mean, I cut that song, so my vote is no.
Right.
I
mean, it's definitely the cheesiest of the songs left.
Yeah, I think the other songs we have are better than Magic Piper, as much as I like Magic Piper. But
I'm going to listen to that one when I leave, just to give it another shot.
All right, so it's in the trash. Again, just trying to move this along a little.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to drop 3 more. Now is where it starts getting a little tough because all these are really solid choices.
I'd like to vote for Do It Again, if possible.
Okay, I'm in.
Because that was honestly like one of my favorite ones from his whole discography.
Agreed, actually. I would play it, but I'm afraid I'm going to blow Peter's ears out, and then we're not going to be able to hear it at all. Hold on. Where is it?
This one, Losing Sleep.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there it is. Play a little bit of it. Hopefully I'm not blowing your ears out, Peter. This was like, again, like something that this was fun for him to journey into. I don't know that I could take like a full album of it.
No.
But like the way he sprinkled it into Losing Sleep, I really enjoyed.
But this one's a little bit more like upbeat where, you know, if this was, I mean, I didn't have a whole lot from Losing Sleep. And it just was a nice like pick up in the middle of the album, you know?
Yeah. It's really fun too.
I mean, it even almost has a 60s kind of sound to it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll vote for that.
All right, let's slide that one through.
I like the keyboard and the, it just sounds like a 60s pop song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there on it. So, all right. So that gives us, did I say 6? Yep, 6. We need 4 more from these. 50 Shades of Blue, Losing Sleep, Come Tomorrow, Come Today, Outside, Out of This World, Dilemma, and One is a Lonely Number. Anything else you kind of want to go to bat for there, Peter?
I kind of want to go for Dilemma. I mean, it was correct me if I'm wrong, it was the opening track on Understated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And like,
there it is. Yeah, see.
Yeah. I mean, I know why this one made my first pass. I don't remember why I ended up cutting it at kind of the last minute. It was probably in my, 30, you know?
Yeah.
it was just like in the middle of like a bunch of acoustic songs, and then I got to that song, I was like, oh yeah, all right. Like,
I think that's what got it through. And I mean, no, like now that I hear it again, it's like, okay, yeah. I mean, it's again kind of like Do It Again. It's fun but different. So I don't know. Like I'm for it.
I'm fine with it. I mean, I think I was the one that didn't have it, so
Plus, I like the horns. I like horns.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that gives us 7. 3 more. I don't remember Out of This World or Outside at all. The other ones are vaguely familiar to me.
Out of This World, I feel like that's one that I don't remember exactly what it sounds like, but by my notes, I'm thinking that we already have that sound represented
Okay.
in this list. So I'm kind of leaning against that one. I don't know if Peter has an opinion about that one.
Can we hear it again?
Always a good sign. Let me find it.
I didn't spend as much time as I would have liked to have with this, or that I wanted to, I guess I should say. I just don't remember song titles very well, so I'm looking at it and I'm like, I just can't remember how it goes. But I feel like it had that 60s retro vibe like a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, but this one's like a little bit more mid-tempo, like.
I don't know why this just wasn't sticking out to me at all.
Man, I do like it though.
All right, what was the other one? Outside. Outside is Bad Bee. All right. Outside, I don't remember at all either. Oh, that's a rocker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're completely different. I want to say Outside may only be like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, it's 1:57.
And if anything, I would probably lean against it just for that reason, just because I'm biased against shorter songs on the deprogram list.
Well, if I'm putting them up against each other, Outside versus Out of This World, I'm leaning Out of This World.
Yeah.
I think it's better representation.
Yeah, because I like Outside, but like if you're looking for more songs like Outside in his discography, you're not going to find a lot more like that.
Right.
True.
All right, so let's go with Out of This World and let's drop Outside. So that, I think, takes us to 7. If Justin knew how to count. No, it takes us to 8. Okay. So we need to drop 2 of these. 50 Shades of Blue, Losing Sleep, Come Tomorrow, Come Today, and One Is a Lonely Number. Any of those striking out at you as it's had a good fight?
I could leave out 50 Shades of Blue. I think Darling They Want It All covers his first album enough.
Right.
I was kind of debating about that one myself because I really like it, but we have a lot of kind of poppy, upbeat stuff on the list now. But that's a really good song.
Yeah, I like it. It reminds me of the Smiths. I'm just like, he kind of went in a different direction after that album.
Yep.
Right.
All right, so we will drop that one, and then that leaves us Losing Sleep, Come Tomorrow, Come Today, and One Is a Lonely Number.
I like One Is a Lonely Number. The other two, I don't think I had. Oh no, I'm sorry. You said Losing Sleep was one of them.
Right.
I do have that one.
I had Come Tomorrow, Come Today. I didn't have the other two. But I am for One Is a Lonely Number because that one was definitely on my radar. So.
And Losing Sleep looks like it was towards the bottom of my 20. Like I had a question mark, like I was possibly going to cut it. So,
okay.
I mean,
So
this is all about personal preference, right? So, my vote is for One Is a Lonely Number.
Okay, so you guys had it. I'm cool with you making that unanimous, making that number 9. So we're going to leave this up to Peter. Losing Sleep or Come Tomorrow, Come Today?
Keeping or losing?
Keeping.
Keeping. I'll go with Losing Sleep.
All right, Losing Sleep. Let's drop Come Tomorrow, Come Today. This is our 10. A Girl Like You, The Campaign for Real Rock, Darling They Want It All, No Idea, It's All About You, Do It Again, Dilemma, Out of This World, One Is a Lonely Number, and Losing Sleep. It's a solid 10. I mean, that's definitely the best of the best. So, Jennie, you're on the hot seat. Which is the one?
I mean, like I want to say Girl Like You because that's the hit. It's such a great freaking song. But at the same time,
Are we
like
setting people up for failure if we do that?
that's the dilemma, if you will. I don't know. Like I don't feel like I can say that because of how we're kind of all reacting to it. It's like, oh well, that song, and then this is what's on the rest of his discography. It doesn't quite match. But I don't know that I have a better answer. Like I walked into your place today saying like that's gonna be my pick, Girl Like You, and then as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I can't.
What are you thinking, Peter?
I'm thinking with the same logic we had for Space Hog, whereas like people might remember that song, but they might not remember who did that song. So if we're like, hey, listen to Edwyn Collins, and they hear that song and they're like, oh, that guy does that song. Okay, let's hear what else he's got.
That's a good point. I mean, that's why I thought of it at first.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, the math wasn't there for me. Like I needed to listen to the album and hear it to know the song. So, I can't argue. I can see both sides of this, but I also don't know that there is a better song of the 10 to represent him.
Right.
So it's like, it's kind of his best.
I mean, like a couple of them kind of come close to that sound, but they're just not as good.
Right. The only other one I'd even consider, and I just have a soft spot for it, is Darling, They Want It All.
I mean, honestly, that was the one that I was kind of leaning towards, if not Girl Like You. But at the same time, none of the rest of his discography sounds like that either.
Right.
So if you're going to pick one that stands out, that's going to get people's attention, it might as well be the number one hit, the one that brought us in to want to listen to the rest of the discography.
Right. Yep. And I mean, it puts a name to the song, if nothing else. So I don't know. I think we go. I think we go A Girl Like You.
I think we have to. I just, man, I don't know. Like I didn't want to.
I hate doing the hit, but
yeah,
sometimes you have to.
And like you said, like, is it going to set people up for failure? Like you hear this song and then you listen to the rest. But I think we picked a pretty good list.
I think so too.
And hopefully, if people like that Britpop kind of sound, then they're going to dig something else.
You will find one of these 10 songs you will enjoy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's without doubt. So let me run them down one last time. A Girl Like You, number one with a bullet. Campaign for Real Rock. Darling, They Want It All. No Idea. It's All About You. Do It Again. Dilemma. Out of This World. One Is a Lonely Number. And Losing Sleep. It's a solid 10. I mean, it's look, we did the work for you. I know we don't sound all that excited, but we did the work for you. We combed out the best. So here it is. Listen to those 10.
Yeah.
So let's talk about upcoming appearances. Peter is on fire. So again, we were talking about
the Winnipeg Arena.
The Winnipeg Arena is going to be on fire. We were talking about like trying to blast through some, and it turns out Fiona Apple only has 4 records. So Peter's on the Fiona Apple one coming up. Jennie, you're on ELO.
Yeah.
And that one's probably pushed till after the move.
Yeah. I feel like I'm over my head with that one. I'm like, what did I get myself into?
It's a very intriguing. It's a real hard nut to swallow.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this one. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm a little nervous. I was a little afraid that this is going to be like Steely Dan Part 2.
Really? I'll tell you this much. Nah. It's definitely not Steely Dan Part 2. Although I definitely am coming around on Steely Dan after having to listen to Alabama. as many times as I can punch Alabama. Because we still haven't done the episode. Hi, Fredo.
Alabama.
He's not listening. But I know for a fact Fiona Apple is up there for you, Peter. I feel like there's something. Oh, duh. The Verve.
The Verve.
Which is actually, we're recording this Thursday.
Yeah.
No, The Verve is exciting too because it's we'll get into the real skinny of it, but they're definitely not the band I thought they were.
It's with them, like, it's like a lot of Britpop bands, like they're huge in Britain, but they have like just one hit song in America, and like everybody in America just kind of knows like that one song, like Blur. Everybody thinks everything is song 2 from them, and it's like no, like they got some really good shit. Like
That's what I'd meant to ask you guys. Did either of you look up anything about Edwyn Collins and see like how popular he was in England?
Not at all.
I tried to because I didn't get enough research on it, so I didn't know if.
Well, I saw that he used to be in a band called like Orange Juice or something, and I wanted to check out some of that stuff to see if like maybe he worked better in a more collaborative setting, if it was a collaborative setting.
Right.
But also, when I was researching, he had some kind of illness where he had like a hemorrhage, and
Whoa.
it was followed by a lengthy program of neurological rehabilitation owing to right-sided weakness and difficulty with speech. So like there was a point in his career where he actually had to learn to talk again.
Dang.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So I'm trying to like cut him a little bit of slack because like some of those cheesy lyrics and stuff, like maybe that's just because like that's the best he could do with what he was working with, you know.
That changes a lot.
Yeah, it actually does. When do you? I don't know if you have it like an article up or something. When was that happened?
The 2005. So this
Okay.
is kind of
So like in that break where there was not a whole lot of albums coming
Right,
out, like, but the funny thing is like I think that some of his later albums were really really good.
Agreed. Yeah.
So
yeah. I think that like he just took a little time to recover, and like I think like with his last album, it was just like, oh, like, you know, this should have been album number 3. Like
Agreed. Like Bad Bee, if he would have stumbled onto what he did with Bad Bee early on, I think I would have fallen in love with Edwyn Collins.
Yeah.
So I mean that's all right. So let's bottom line this before we wrap it up. Then, how did you feel about your Edwyn Collins experience, Peter?
I don't regret it. I mean, like I did find some songs that I will be adding to various playlists, but like I said at the beginning, like whenever I look at a one-hit wonder and I examine all their stuff and I try to decide, do they deserve more? And it's like, he got a hit. That's good enough for him.
Yep. Jenny?
You know, I basically feel about the same. I mean, I didn't. There was a lot that was good, but there was a lot that was just underwhelming because the one song was just so good.
Yeah.
And I just kind of was like, I just wanted more.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't, like Peter said, I don't regret listening to him and like diving in. It just wasn't what I expected. It's basically like when you like order a Coke and you get Dr. Pepper instead, or vice versa.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, wait, what?
I'll drink it, but
I think I would have had a better response if there wasn't 8 albums worth of stuff to get through. Like if
Yeah.
it was just 4 albums, I would have probably been like, yeah, like, you know,
Right.
yeah.
that was all right.
The 8 albums felt weighty when it's kind of flighty material, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. So yeah, but all in all, I did enjoy my Edwyn Collins experience. I can't recommend you do. We did the work for you. Again, I'll point that out. I can't recommend, if there's a greatest hits, definitely snag that. I say listen to R10.
Yeah.
Or snag all the ones that we've kind of brought up today. That like just the best of the best is really all you need from him. So that being said, if you want more of me, patreon.com/oh hi Justin, I'll give you more. Patreon.com/oh hi Justin, I'll give you more. Yeah, it's literally like everything I'm doing, which is a lot right now. It's deprogrammed. You get it early. You get WrestlePals right to your email. I think if you're a Patreon or a patron, it goes right to your email. Also, you get the daily Oh Hi Justin pod. That's the only place you can get it. And these Ghouls demos, plus your music show, like whatever else I'm doing, it all goes right there. So, patreon.com/oh hi Justin, $1 a month, and it really boosts my self-esteem, as you can tell. With that being said, though, Edwyn Collins, learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Bye.